Yo guys, what's up? Mr. Runs here, and today I'm gonna be doing a story time about the time I ran from the cops. Technically it was successful, but in the same manner it wasn't, because I technically gave myself up. But let's get right into this. So I'd say this was like 2 years ago. I think during COVID or something, and me, my neighbor, a different neighbor than like in my previous like story times. Me, him, and then like one of his friends from school, because we go to different school districts. And plus, at the time, I guess we're both in. Actually, never mind. So we were at this school, and we decided we wanted to climb on the roof. And so we're climbing on the roof, just kind of like running around, throwing a football up there, having fun. And there was this late there, like there's a bunch of houses that kind of overlook the school, and there are these people working in their yard. There's this mom and her kid who kept riding their bike like around us. So there's a bunch of people who could see us, and so we're just chilling up there. We go and then we rode our bikes there, and we were kind of chilling. Obviously, we couldn't see our bikes, and we send this one kid. We're like the kid that's not my neighbor. I'm like, yo, bro, go check on our bikes, see if they're still there. And like we had gotten up and all like down multiple times that day. And every time we had gotten down, we jumped down from like either the back of the school or at least like onto the grass part near the front. And this dude jumps down straight just on the like sidewalk. And I was like, oh damn, like what the fuck? Did someone steal our bikes or some shit? So me and my neighbor, we start walking over there. Granted, my neighbor's probably like 6 inches shorter than me at least, and at the time he was probably like a foot shorter than me. So I see, like as I'm walking over there, I see it first, but I see like the back of the car. I was like, oh, it's maybe someone is here. And as like I'm walking more, I see the black, the white, and I see the numbers on top of like the Explorer. I'm like, oh shit, cops, run, like a dumbass. And so we ran from the back. We jumped down. We ran through like the backfield, and then we cut through kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's like, I mean, I guess we just cut between some houses at the back, and we were like, we walked around like the block, and we heard like the cop like flick his siren, and and then like we realized, we're like, oh shit, we forgot our bikes, and we're like, oh, this, it's like, is it more worth it to like get in trouble with our parents for running from the cops and like being on a roof, or do we just lose our bikes? Like, what the fuck? And so his friend, his friend's with the cop like this whole time, bro. And his friend's like, yo, bro, come back, come back, come back. Like, he said he won't tell our parents this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I don't know if I trust that. I don't know if I trust that. But we like walked around the block, and we got to a point where we kind of like peeked around the corner, and we could see this cop. We could see like the cop talking, and he's just sitting on the curb. And we're like, bro, should we do it? And like, dude, this cop's like dead ass. He's like opening his truck is open. Our trunk is open, and he's trying to like fit our fucking bikes in there or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, yo, we could just come back here in like 7 hours. He's not gonna take our bikes. And I know, but then it's like, I don't know. And so we're like, you know what, fuck it. And we just did like this walk of shame towards the cop. And he just sees us the whole way. And like we get there, and I mean, this is a few years ago, I don't really remember it. But like, I don't know, I don't even remember what he said, but he says like sit down, and he starts talking to us. He was really chill, thankfully. And not really at first, but like he's like asking us for, name, our address, our phone number. And dude, I gave this cop my address, and then my neighbor's like, oh, I don't know my address, I just live near him. And I'm like, bro, imagine like this cop like fucking comes to our houses, and you're gonna get out of it because he doesn't know where you actually live. So Like the cop like sits us on the curb and he starts talking to us. He's like, so technically I could. He's like, you could be charged with trespassing, which is like it would have been like a misdemeanor. If anything was broken, like on the roof of the school building, it would have been we could have been charged with breaking and entering, and then it would have been another charge for like evading arrest or whatever. And so it would have been I think it was like two misdemeanors and a felony that we could have caught. Or I guess technically only if anything was broken on the roof. And like, dude, thank God, bro. This cop was so fucking chill, dude. He's like, you know, dude. He's like, dude. I keep saying he's like so fucking much, goddamn. But he said that when he was a kid, he climbed on this gas station near his house, and the cops got called. And I don't remember if he said he ran, but he said that he got the cops called in on him for climbing on the roof, and that like he understands, or I think he was just understanding because it was like quarantine, so it's like he's like, I understand, there's nothing really to do, and so you guys gotta come up with stuff, but like you can't be like trespassing and shit. And so originally, and like he didn't even end up telling our parents, thank fucking God, but originally, we thought that like that lady that was biking with her son called the cops on us, and I think I only found this out like 6 months ago, maybe. But get this, my neighbor's friend who was with us, who like stayed with the cop and shit, his uncle, because I went to this school, his uncle is the PE teacher at this school, and he was at this school and he heard us fucking running around and called the cops on us. So, fucking, this dude's uncle sold the fucking bag, and this shit was dumb as fuck. I mean, thankfully the cop was chill, but I'm not gonna cap. I've been on that roof like 8 other times since then. Especially since like they were doing construction on that thing like a while ago. And oh shit, that reminds me, dude. Fucking holy shit, dude. Um, how me? So I guess this most recent winter, so like 8 months ago now, almost nine. Me, like a neighbor from a previous video, and then two friends from school. You know, it was like winter, and we were always like kind of walking around the neighborhood, and they were doing construction on this school. So there's like a scaffolding type thing, and we climbed up it, and we got on the roof, but it was like super slick, so we got down pretty quick, and then we walked to this middle school because it's an elementary school. We walked to this middle school that's kind of near it, not really, and then we climbed on that roof, and we found like a fucking set of keys to the building. But we climbed on that roof, and then so my two friends from school, one of them he lives like in my neighborhood, but he lives like a while, like he lives farther away in the neighborhood than like me and my neighbor. And then the other dude was spending the night at his house. I need to give these people names, but I can start doing that. But so me and my neighbor, we got my mom to pick me up because I had to eat dinner or some shit. And they went back to my other friend's house because the middle school was like pretty close to his house, so they just walked home. And the elementary school was close to my house. But so, and then me and my neighbor, we were gonna walk over to my other friend's house that lives in the neighborhood to hang out again. And as we're walking over there, like we were walking by the elementary school, and there's this truck. There's like a truck and two cop cars at like the front of the building, and we kind of like walked up. We saw it, and my dude, I like saw it, and I kind of like stopped. My friend, he like was I don't know how to explain it, but like he got like 10 feet away from where like he was hidden, and I was like, bro, fucking cops, and he like ran back because that's not suspicious at all. And we just decided to like walk past them like nothing happened. They didn't question us, but like we were like fucking shitting ourselves. So I've gotten in trouble like twice now for climbing on that same roof. More of the story, don't climb on fucking school buildings. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's the end of this story time. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, help me get to like 100 subscribers. And yeah, peace out, boys.